Inside this box is the key to a great home studio and a great RJ's cave. Hey, what's going on? Welcome. I'm RJ. You are awesome, and you heard that right. Inside this box is the key to a great home studio and a great RJ's cave. But you don't know what it is yet, so we got to open it up. All right, so this is the 2i2 audio interface from AKLOT. You might remember AKLOT from the acoustified electric guitar that we did a review on. I'll put a link in the upper right hand corner if you want to check that out. It's a pretty cool guitar, but I'll let you check it out. Anyway, so I got in touch with them after doing that video, and they were kind enough to send this to me for review and to use in the studio. So thank you to them very much. So this is technically a paid promotion, but don't worry about that because the people at AKLOT understand I'll give it an honest review, and that's all they asked for. So, and I'm sure that it's going to be a quality piece of gear because the acoustic guitar, that was a quality piece of gear. All right, so we've got our user's guide. This seems to be, yeah, this is the USB cable. Nice. Feels good. Nice housing. I like the way it feels already. It looks good. I like the color. Definitely pops. We're going to be taking a closer look at the 2i2 audio interface a little later as we go over the specs. But before we do that, I'd like to connect the device to the PC so that we can test the audio right along with that. How we connect this to the PC is easy. We only need one cord. This is the USB cord that came with the device. This supplies power to the unit as well as an avenue to communicate between the PC or with the PC. Full disclosure, this is my first time installing or connecting anything like this to a PC. But that's good for you guys because that's going to show you just how easy this really is to get set up. Now, as I do all this, I'm going to switch you guys over to a desktop view so that you guys can see everything that's going on. All right? Let's do this. So I just did some reading, and it's a good thing that I did because where I was thinking that once I connect the audio interface to the PC, I would be prompted to download a driver. Well, it has to be put in manually, at least according to the manual. So I've taken the liberty of typing it into the browser here, and we're just going to click enter and go. And so now we're just going to install the driver. Now that the drivers are installed, all we should have to do at this point is connect the audio interface to the PC. What we're going to do is we're going to connect to the video software that I use to record our videos. For our purposes today, connecting to the video software is going to be perfectly fine. It's going to show us everything we need to know about how fast we can set up this device and get quality audio. All right? So with that, let's do this. Okay, it looks like the device is set up automatically in the software. So that's great. This makes it even easier. I'm going to switch over from my lapel mic to this guy. Just one sec. All right, so this is me now speaking through my Shure microphone and my AKLOT 2i2 audio interface. What do you think? How do I sound? Personally, I like the way it sounds. I think it sounds fuller than the lapel mic that I was using. Anyway, I like it enough that I'm going to keep using it for the rest of this video. And speaking of the rest of this video, now is a great time for us to go and do the B-roll that we were talking about doing earlier. So here's a few more pretty pictures and some specs. for the 2i2 from AKLOT. The 2i2 Pro Audio Interface from AKLOT is a quality piece of gear that comes with 2 inputs and 2 outputs. Input 1 is universal and accepts microphones with XLR connectors, as well as instruments and microphones using 6.35mm connectors. Input 2 accepts microphones or instruments using 6.35mm connectors. Each channel has a button selector to choose between line or instrument. Performances can be heard through monitors connected to the back of the 2i2 via a pair of 6.35mm inputs, or by using a set of studio quality headphones which can be connected to the unit at the front using a 6.35mm connector. Additionally, audio can then be panned left or right by using the large monitor knob on the front of the unit. Volume is controlled via the gain knob, which can be found at the top of each input. A good audio interface is the key to building a good home studio environment. The 2i2 from AKLOT is a quality piece of gear that is well designed, well built, and given that it is currently priced at about half that of the market leader, make it a no-brainer for using in your home studio. And the fact that it looks great in anodized blue aluminum is a nice bonus. Guys, I've been amazed at what I've been able to do with this device in just such a short period of time. That's not an exaggeration at all. I came into this understanding that this was going to be fairly easy to set up, but I had no idea it was going to be actually this easy. In less than 10 minutes, I had it up and running and ready to go. The drivers were installed, all of it. And I thought it was going to take 20 minutes, half an hour, maybe a little more. No, not at all. And as soon as the driver was installed, it started communicating with all the software that was already running, and it was seamless. That's the word I'm looking for, seamless. And that's awesome. If you're thinking about moving up to a home studio, if you're moving up to an audio interface, first, yes, audio interface is the way to go. 2, this is your guy right here. The 2i2 audio interface from AKLOT is a great way to start in the home studio arena. It's inexpensive. It matches the industry leaders in all of the specs and that stuff. At least to me it does. It doesn't seem like it really is lacking in any department as far as that goes. It's well built. I mean, I could go on and on. I'm going to start sounding like a salesman. It's a great little piece of gear, and it is the key piece of gear to building a home studio. And the fact that this one is so easy to set up just makes it amazing to me. So this really does put a home studio within reach for anybody. I'm going to keep the link in the description below. I'm going to be using this here from now on, so it'll always be in the description of every video from this one on, okay? So if you ever decide you want to find it, the link will be down there. I want to thank everybody for watching the video. I want to thank the people at AKLOT for allowing me to review this piece of gear. And thank you for sending it to me. This has been awesome, guys. Don't forget, if you made it this far in the video, thank you. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, hit the super thanks button, all that good stuff, all right? We really do appreciate you. Absolutely check out the 2i2 audio interface from AKLOT. It really is an awesome deal. It's a great piece of gear. Until next time, guys, you've been awesome. I've been RJ. Take care.